Alright, hello everyone. This is going to be more of a ranting style video. As you can see, those are the match results that I have for one of my most recent tournaments in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. I've been uploading it a bit more frequently to the channel as of late. And the reason I want to talk about it is basically against our opponent, Monopolitan and ESL Gaming, who were the host of this tournament. Now, I have nothing against Monopolitan. I played the dude before. Pretty good. He was recently on one of the videos I did on the channel where it says I'm evolving. I'll probably put a link to it in the description or up there. But in this tournament match setting, this is one of the problems I had with the tournament. Now, in recent years when playing this game, there have been issues regarding the match systems where sometimes it won't record the proper match winner. And in this case, it didn't record me as the proper match winner. And I mean like the whole match set, not just like one or two fights. This actually happened earlier in the tournament where I fought my second opponent, as you saw with the earlier screen, where I won against him, but when it first came up, it was incorrect. It said that he had won the match, even though I had clearly won. It was no disrespect to the person, but it was like a stomp in my favor. Now, and when it happened, he's like, hey, what happened? This wasn't the correct match setting. Like, why did it say I win? Again, nothing but respect for this person who did this. Because he said, he raised his hand up and said, I lost. That one's on me. Omega Zero is the clear winner here. For I have written a report on it, and so had he. Both of us have written a report, and it said, hey, I said I won. He said he didn't win. Therefore, we had like no real issues regarding the match results. So they changed the match results, and it said I won. Going on to the next match, I won my next match, and in the fourth match I had against Monopolitan, it's actually going kind of bad for me here. As you can see, I'm on my last bars with Ragna, and I ended up losing the first match. However, or the first fight, I ended up winning the next 3 fights overall, and winning because the whole point of this is for me to call out ESL Gaming and how they ignored my second response, where me saying, hey, there's the wrong winner again, can you fix it this time? Because I even provided proof. I said, here, I lost the first fight, but then the next 3 matches, the next 3 fights we had, I all won, and it was a raffle stomp in my favor. So can you please fix this? If you need proof, I can submit it if necessary. So I said that, and they didn't change it. In fact, they didn't even send me a message for my next match, and I was almost disqualified from the match because they didn't send it to me. But I was lucky enough to actually be able to participate in the next match, which I did end up winning as well. Now, the ways that the games promote the idea of fairness in case some things go wrong is that they have a ticket system, and the tickets, you can only submit 1 ticket at a time, but like you can't have multiple tickets going on. Like you can't submit 1 ticket for, like, I don't know, the connection being bad, and then submit another ticket for saying that my opponent didn't show up. That's an example, but it's obviously not a very good one. That's an example of like the ticket system. Ticket system didn't really work here because I used it earlier against my second opponent when we both said, hey, this was wrong. Now, regarding like this match against Monopolitan, he, like me, is like, he uses Yang, relies heavily on the armor like I do when I use her. She is very good, you know her, and she has a very good damage output, but most people would argue I don't play this game, I don't know the tiers or anything. When I say, like, I play this game but I don't know the tiers, but going on and seeing these matches, as you can see, I say it in the whole set, but as you can see, it's actually getting kind of close. His Elizabeth's still in green health, my Yang's still in green health, but that's because we're recovering, but I was able to do it. And then here we go, and then coming close to the end, command grab, even though it's not command grab, grab super, DHC into Yang's lariat. I tried to get off the command grab with Yang, didn't work, and does a Monopolitan Monopolitan is able to get a combo, but I enter my burning state. He tried to super, as you can tell, because he ran forward for a grab, and you can really only get that animation when you mash. But in doing so, him trying to use the counter DP over and over motion, it ended up failing because Yang just armors through most of them, with the only exception being Hakumen. Anyways, there goes the second fight. I win it pretty close fight, I won't deny that, in comparison to the others. Now we have the second fight going up. We're still rocking the same teams, no transitions, no changes. You can do either or in between fights, as long as it's quick and speedy. You have 60 seconds, hurry up and change your team before you move on to the next fight. I open the matchup with an EX trying to go for the overhead. He's using Yang, blocking lows because Yang does not have armor on her low attacks, or when she has armor, she doesn't have any armor for low attacks. It's only high and medium attacks, and even then, there's a few, I won't deny. There's a few that you can play with this team that I'm using. I am recording with a different mic in comparison, because I tried doing this the first time. The only problem is, with the first time I tried doing this, I realized that there would be some issues with the naming, because I didn't want to show off my name. That's why in the earlier shots you saw me, you saw that they were cut out. Anyways, I missed the DHC, but I was able to pull off the command grab, and then I can auto combo back to change it to rock now, so that way I don't have to run into issues. I go for the instant overhead, and I saw the change coming, so I was able to bait out the change, do the full medium combo, EX core circle back, and then hyper combo into the command grab super. I don't know all their names, that's why I'm just kind of talking in general terms. I call Yang's DP assist. She blocked, Monopolitan blocked in the air, and thus wasn't able to mash out their way fast enough for me to get the basic attack off. That's why the medium attack hit. Anyways, going into the final fight of the video, and more or less complaining about ESL again, they ignored my warning. They essentially said, I have proof, I could show this, here we go, I have it. They're like, no, F you, you didn't win, take your loss, bow out, accept it. That's what I'm assuming they're saying, because I said, I have proof, and here we are, me posting my proof, going to show this. Going into the final match, because I assume they listened earlier, because I think it's only because it came from both players. And then you'll probably see in this match was the only reason why Monopolitan was potentially able to squeeze out a reason for there being an issue. Because in this last match there was a tiny bit of lag going on. It was only a real quick burst, and that was it. But as you see, he tried to do something, he matched, and therefore again, here's the shortest match. And because I was able to take out, I was getting pretty easily with DHC into the hyper combo. Bam, there. And he's trying to do the same combo again, Elizabeth, and he's going to be able to hit me because I was trying to jump high, but I was able to cross him up, bam, hit him, and there's the full set. I ended up winning. Now, to this I have to say, here is the last remnants of proof that I won. F you, ESL Gaming, for ignoring my warnings and showing the fact that I approve. Meg Zero, I'll catch you all later. Here's the proof once again showing that the match results.